Starting the stream, we're gonna do Deltarune Master Mode deving. So let me just go ahead and send the stream link to my channel, and then I'll just move on from there. This has been probably one of the worst days in the past few years for me. Share to YouTube. Okay, then I'll Deltarune Master Mode deving. Send there, and yeah, cool. Yeah. I would not normally be deving Deltarune Master Mode live, and quite frankly, oh boy, I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyways, let me go ahead and close that out. Welcome to the dev stream. Just give me a bit to then share this on my server. General notice, YouTube, and project. Joining appreciated. Alright, let's see what I want to get done here. Yeah, hello, Danes have super duper sucked recently. Yeah, love your stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna really need some, assistance here with stuff like super chat and super thanks and all that. I got real badly hacked for a moment. My entire system was being held hostage. I'm not even making this up. I was gonna have my YouTube obliterated and everything. It got that bad. I'm using a VPN now. I don't feel secure without a VPN. Well, whatever. Let's see what we can do here. So, I think my friend last left off doing an enemy, a master mode! Yeah, I'm actually doing something with it. So what was the enemy? Okay. I'm sorta okay. I, put up a VPN, I put it on passkeys, I passkeys on my Discord accounts, my Google accounts, everything. I had to pay a nearly $200 ransom, or I was just gonna have everything obliterated. Okay, so well, this is Royal Happy, quirky little enemy that was being worked on momentarily. So let's see, the bullet controller, chapter 1. So I'm going to work on refining some attacks for Royal Happy. Oh, but before I do, I'm going to send my Ko-fi over, so... So, yeah, there's a big crisis that happened recently. It was either I pay a nearly $200 ransom, or my entire system and my YouTube accounts get nuked. It was that bad. Alright, Well, let's see here. So, this one right here, case 1, that's the heart bomb thing that Haffy does, Royal Haffy. But that attack is a bit jank, so for the time being, I'm gonna like clear that out. Then put case 1. Okay, let's see here. R2 equals R equals 1. R equals 0. So that would be. Oh no, that's wrong. Oh yeah, you did stream Deltarune Master Mode. I am so glad to have seen that. Like, that was really cool. So, Royal Haffy, a friend of mine was working on this enemy, and it's like, well, we were starting to get somewhere with it, but he had a hard drive failure, and he kind of lost progress on it. So, let's see here. Spin hearts. It's the 13 ring around guy. Whoa, it's nice to see you. Glad to have you here. Okay, before I get distracted, spin the heart. Okay, DC.Joker equals 2, so that's the relevant one I'd want to edit. So, equals 2, event user 1. Okay, I see. So, user offense. Okay, so this was the normal one. Then it's like, if Joker. What do you do? Kind of refining an attack for Royal Haffy here. Oh. I don't think this is it. That's not it. Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm kind of twisting my tongue here. So let's see. Hey, it's the Fat Ralph guy. Yeah. I was working on Fat Ralph momentarily, but I'm kind of just everywhere, honestly. Okay, I need to really get a reference as to what bullet type 87 is. Oh, hey, it's Funtermore. Say hi to Funtermore. It's one of Chroma Team's pixel artists coming at you straight from Chroma Team. Okay, let's see, Heart Shaper. HS.type equals 2, so looks like that's the one I'd want to edit. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so let's see here. Your mod is Peem. It sure is Peem. Okay, so HS.type equals 2. If type equals 2, how do I set max radius? Let's see here. Max radius. Designer. Okay, let's see. Max radius. Can I find out that way? Max 0. Okay, so does it look like that's set there? Max radius equals 80. Okay, so I think I know how to handle this. So I will go to the step events. If type equals 1, max radius equals 0. Then I'm gonna slow this down here. Signer equals, let's say 0.15. Be safe. Radius else. Okay, let's see. Okay. It's literally how I act when I look at this game's code. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit scatterbrained right now trying to figure this out. So, and I kind of don't have my more skilled coder friends here, so this is a bit of a conundrum for me. Divided by 28. Are you coding the big heart that spins that goes in the direction it points in? Actually, no. This is the heart rings made out of multiple heart bullets that close in and then expand back out at least in the case of Head Happy. But for Royal Happy, I actually have an outline for that attack laid out somewhere. Here, I'm gonna dig it up real quick, and you'll see what we're going for here. So let me go ahead and do a screen snip here. So, okay, let's see. Create my pulse ring in the center. Between the primary and assists. Okay, so here's the attack explanation right from the Discord server. So, hearts spin around and close in on the soul like in Undying the Undying's battle from Undertale, and emit a pulse ring when colliding in the center. So I want to create, but I also want it to be a bit like Asgore's Flames in Undertale, like the flame ring. So I want to figure out how to create like a small opening for the soul to get out of for that. So why 8? It'd be funny if the Cup guys in Chapter 4 were actually imposing enemies in Master Mode. There's a Discord server? Oh yeah, the Chromatic Compendium, but it's not necessarily a Deltarune Master Mode server. It's actually a general community server. The server I was referring to was actually a dev server, and that is not public. Okay, so here. Okay. So I'm gonna create a code block here. If type equals 2. So I'm just gonna wrap that in there. Else, if type equals 2, and then I'm gonna copy this whole block here. Maybe not the most efficient thing to do. I like to join the general server. Oh, yeah, that's in the... That should be in the link in the description. Again, it's in the description. Or it should be, anyway. Here, I'm gonna check the stream just in case. So let me just go ahead and... Oops, I muted YouTube for a moment because I don't want to have 2 videos playing at once. Alright, so... Live... Let's see here. Oh, shoot. The Discord link is not in the description. Here, let me go grab that real quick. So this here. And then I will link... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Hold up. YouTube destroyed the formatting on that link, so... I'm taking a bit to kind of send the link here, so... Welcome. I will grab the link from here, and I will send it in the chat. And there you go. That's the link to the Chromatic Compendium. Anyways, you'll probably see from announcements earlier today that I kind of got real badly hacked, and I'm taking like Ko-fi donations to kind of like offset the damage. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin the Ko-fi link here. So I have that. Pin message. And I'm also taking super thanks and super chats for donation. Oh, hello. Just deving Deltarune Master Mode here. Version 0.8. I'm trying to figure out how to do the Heart Ring attack I have planned for Royal Happy. Not the one that was already shown. I'm trying to figure out this other attack. Oh, well, I appreciate this. Yeah, it was a real bad hack, too. I'm pretty sure there was, like, a keylogger on my system and everything. Like, I had to really fight. Like, the hacker was trying to, like, change the email address on my Discord. Like my main Discord account, they were trying to, like, change the email address on it and everything. Changing passwords. And I had to really go back and forth. And it all culminated when I had to pay, like, a nearly $200 ransom, or the whole system gets blown up. So, I'm a bit tense. Like, I am really on edge. Oh! I appreciate the sentiments for wanting to donate, at least. I just want to thank you for the time and effort you're putting into making this. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, that was a real bad hack. Like, I don't trust this system anymore. I put a VPN on it. I put passkeys on my Google and Discord accounts. I'm trying to look into putting passkeys on my Blue Sky and Twitter as well. So, real scary scenario. Anyways, let's see here. I want to try and get back to this. I'm trying to create an attack that's kind of like a hybrid of, so sort of similar to the Ring of Fire attacks that Asgore does in Undertale, where you have like a small opening to try and squeeze through. So let's see here. Signer divided by 20 times radius. Okay, what if I did... Yeah, I don't know how it actually handles making the ring shape for this. I'm probably doing the wrong thing here. Here, okay, so 20, I think that's actually what I'm looking for, so let's see. So, okay, so I think, yeah, I'm getting my tongue twisted here. I don't actually think I'm doing the thing I'm thinking I'm doing here, so, yeah, let me back up for a moment. Just rewind the clock for a moment. Oh, scroll back down. Unfortunately, I kind of did Control plus C, so I kind of did a bit of undo. Thankfully, I did not lose anything, but they were really threatening to obliterate my YouTube account. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll stay scrolled down for a moment. Saying, if someone can help me out here, that would be nice. I actually am decreasing the signer plus 0.75 to 0.5. Okay. Signer plus 0.5. Okay. Just in case though, if type equals 1, type equals 1, or no, 2, I will do this. Else, if the type isn't 2, then signer gets incremented by 0.75. Else, we will increment by 0.5. But yeah, thankfully, yeah, I kind of took every step I knew to. I did a system restore, I got a VPN, I started setting up passkeys. But if I really have to, and this will be a more dramatic measure, I might just do a factory reset. Keeping my files, of course, because I don't want to lose Deltarune Master Mode. I don't want to lose my precious baby, you know? So let's see. I increment the signer there. And then I think here is how it actually does the heart shape thing. So I'm going to copy that bit of code. And I'm going to do if type doesn't equal 2, then we run this code. Let's see here. Okay, so it formatted correctly. Then I'm going to do else. Okay, so yeah, so 20. So this would mean it creates 20 heart bullets. And if the type isn't 2, then it'll just do its usual thing. Otherwise, it will be more like the Rings of Fire that Asgore makes in Undertale. So let's see here. So XX and YY. I feel like this is partly where the shape is set up. So XX. I mean, change I max to 15 or something. Okay, so I will do 15. Okay, so if type is 2, then it creates 15 hearts. Let's see here. Let's scroll down. We checked for type 2 earlier. If type 2, max radius is 0, so it'll close in all the way. And then we want to check for if radius is 0. Radius 1, type 0, type 1, type 2. Okay, if radius equals 0, then I will do instance create chapter 1 x y obj full string chapter 1 for cosmetic, and then instance destroy, I think. Okay, so if radius equals 0, oh, change the signer thing back. So I would. Okay, so this block here. Let's see. Multiply I by. Oh wait, hold up. I'm kind of taking things one thing at a time. I do have a bit of. Okay, multiply I by. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm going a bit all over the place, but multiply I by 1.7 instead of 2. And that would hopefully do it. And then the signer things. If I would own the T line. Yeah, I found it. Don't worry. There's a bit of chat delay, so it's I'm acting a bit inconsistent here. So if type, yep, there. And then here at line 107, I would just undo this. I think. I believe that's what's being asked for here. Oh, here you go. Oh, shoot! That's awesome. Thank you for the $50 donation, Duck Hunt JJ. I like that name, by the way. I have never played Duck Hunt myself. I'm talking like on the NES, but oh, thank you so much for the $50 donation. That is going to help a lot in helping to offset the damage. Oh, JSAP mentioned, I have not played Just Shapes and Beats past trying to play a single song, honestly. Anyways, alright, so I think like that, yeah. And then I have that here. So let me just go ahead and do a file save here. I'm gonna save where I keep my build of Deltarune Master Mode. So just a moment. Win. Saving. And let me just make sure real quick that I have Royal Happy set up to... Okay, so if case 0, then it creates... Oh shoot. So type 87 is our little ring of hearts. Oh, that's radius equals 3. Oh, no. I messed it up. I should actually be setting this to 0. So I actually need to undo this here because I made an unnecessary addition to the code. So I will remove this max radius here. Okay, so save data drmm.win. And then, okay, so we're going to test this out. I don't know what the result's going to be, but let me navigate to my master mode folder. Oh, shoot. I'll take gift cards too, but right now I really prefer donations right in the bank, but I will take gift cards too. Anything helps at this rate. So I'm going to go to my Deltarune demo folder, paste, then rename it to data.win. Let me pause YouTube real quick and see if Deltarune is set up. Alright, cool. Oh, no, I don't want the little pre-stream anim playing anymore, so I'm actually going to close that out. Then I'm going to... That's... Alright, let's test this out. Oh, here we go. I'm also going to show at least one other neat thing. Okay, so Card Castle, I think that's a good spot. Let me lower the volume real quick. Sending $2 while working on my webcomic. Oh, awesome. By the way, Lore Center is working on a Deltarune AU comic. They're calling it Deltarune Flipside. I checked that out. Lori's been a cool friend for me, honestly. Okay, so first I'm gonna fight just Rooting Duelist real quick so we have a bit more gameplay to watch. So we already got the Act and Spare conditions in place, so I'm gonna do Ease. To short Rooting Duelist that you just want to talk. Rooting Duelist grew tired. And here's that new Rooting Duelist attack. Behave here. Okay, so that's Ease. And we're gonna do Confront. Ooh! Another donation! $25! Thank you! Ducks Hunt JJ. Anyways, let's do this act. So 75%, Susie confronted the enemy. Is this how you want to spend your time? What about the candy trees? Why am I doing this? Okay, and we're gonna then do X Comforts. 25% Mercy. Oddly sick, by the way. Thank you! I appreciate the comment. You've already made us proud of you. Not just the Emperor. I don't have to capitalize anymore? What a silly comment. He's just gonna stop speaking with capitalization. Oh, I have max TP, by the way. Oh shoot, I didn't fight Dimensional Jevil, so I don't have the Jevil's Cloak. I was gonna show the animation real quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Here, I'm gonna confront Rooting Duelist, and then I'm gonna spare this one. Then it does that little sound effect every time it throws. I'm probably gonna remove that sound. It's the little sound when a character does the exclamation mark emote. And spare $205 Dark Dollars. So you actually get a fair bit more money in this mod because the enemies are harder. So assumedly they're higher level and you get more out of them. Alright, here we go. Royal Haffy. Let's see if I got them working. Okay, Royal Haffy, and I'm going to do an X Fluster. I still need to kind of finalize the X Fluster behavior. This is just carryover dialogue from Head Haffy right now. Royal Haffy's heart started beating rapidly. Attack increased rate. And I don't know if I'm gonna replace that portrait with a different one. I just picked this one because it was the funniest one to me for the situation. But I know that Susie is not supposed to have her eyes revealed yet. Alright, let's see. Oh, the attack doesn't work. The hearts don't spin. They don't close in. Okay, so that attack is not working properly. So I do need to fix that. Alright. Well, we tried. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out Deltarune Master Mode real quick. Guys, my system's acting up. I closed Deltarune and it didn't like that. Okay, so I don't think my system's really rendering in anymore. Well, the stream froze up. So, yeah, my computer does that when I close Deltarune. It may just, like the video rendering of OBS may lock up completely, so you guys can't, like, see anything. So I'm gonna try and restart the stream as quick as possible. The stream will be offline momentarily, so give me a quick... Okay, and hopefully we are back. That's just kind of a thing I have to deal with whenever I, like, you know, I have OBS running and then I try closing Deltarune, that will just happen. My computer loves Deltarune too much. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Also hold up. Why is... Oh, I think my little PNG tuber application crashed too, so my PNG tuber isn't animating. Let me close that. Your computer got swooned. What's the roaring knight doing to my computer? I don't like that. Okay, I can't get V0.8 Mini to close, which handles my little PNG tuber, so I'm gonna close that real quick and open it back up because I like having my little animated avatar there. Computer got swooned. Fallenbot.exe has stopped working. Oh yeah, by the way, that's something I still hope to work on, honestly, is Fallenbot. That mod has been MIA too long. Alright, well, since the stream is restored, let's see what went wrong here. Okay. If type equals 1. No, if type equals 2, radius minus equals 1, signer plus equals 2. Signer minus equals 2.5. That seems a bit high as well, so... Oh! If radius more than max radius, then radius minus 1 and signer plus 0.2. So the radius should be going down, and it should be rotating the hearts, but that kind of didn't pan out as I'd hoped. What went wrong here? I don't know what happened. I might have to get Chroma Team to help with this. Do Royal Happy attack not working. But it looks like the only one that's watching the stream that's in Chroma Team is Funtermore, but they're the pixel artists. They don't actually code. I'm trying to like get help with this. Oh, this is complicated. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know why the hearts just stayed in place. Did I accidentally delete something? Well, hold up. I think I deleted the code that actually handles incrementing the image alpha and all that. Oh, wait, no. Here it is. See? Oh, no. Okay, so it should be doing this. Ratcon equals 0. Does Ratcon start as 0? So I go back here. Ratcon equals 0. Okay. So that should just start us up. Okay, step 0. If type doesn't equal 2, then it does this. Else, it will run this code. But I don't know what happened. Here, I'm gonna get a friend to try and help. Can you stream? I'm gonna try and get a guest coder to help with this. Let's type 2. So if type doesn't equal 2, then it does that. And if type equals 2, okay, let me try else if type equals 2, then it would run this code. Okay, so where else did I set the type? type equals 2, it does that. And so this is actual, if actual is true. This is create, creates our bullets. Main equals 0. And I'm getting DM'd about the situation again. Yeah? I know. I'm getting confronted about the scamming situation again. I'm like, it's like, no, like I just about had a heart attack during that whole situation. But now I'm trying to figure out, how do I, what did I do wrong? So, if made equals 0, and it starts off set to 1, I think. And then, you know, it made equals 1, image alpha equals 0. So if type equals 0, type 1, type 2. Okay, so this should be the code that is running for type 2. What does the radius start as again? Actually, radius is just set here, isn't it? Radius equals 160. So, step equals 1. If type equals 2, then it does that. It should do the whole thing with the radius here. And the signer. Then, you know, it does, like, signer else. Okay, so I don't think I need this, actually. This is code that won't be necessary. Oh, nope, I messed up the formatting there for a moment. Oops. Okay, so I would clear this out. Where is my other code block? Okay, here, I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay, so if radius more than max radius and radcon equals 0, radius minus equals 1, signer plus equals 2. Hold up, chat's actually not moving anymore? Did my chat freeze up? Oh, no. I'm just trying to figure out what went wrong with the attack. So, type equals 2. Okay, that should be it. Okay, raise equals instance create. Oh! Because I think it's doing instance destroy before I want it to. I see. Instance create chapter 1. And then I think I want a sound effect to play when the pulse ring is created. So sound play chapter 1. Sound bomb? Sound bomb, I think, right? What? Which one is sound bomb again? Oh, okay. I see. So if radius equals 0, then pulse ring, it creates a pulse ring, and then it does sound bomb, and then it runs instance destroy, so the heart shaper is gone. I think I figured it out. So, and then for type 2, yeah, of course I have that. And then I'm going to save Deltarune Master Mode data.win. Give me a moment. I'm going to test run this again soon. in the meantime, if this doesn't work out, who all is in favor of a quick dimensional Jevil fight? No. Oh, I'm thinking this wrong. Hold up. So, I would delete this. Old data.win. And then... Is this the one I just saved? Yeah. Okay, so let me pause music here. And I'm gonna start this up. Let's try this again. Deltarune.exe, Chapter 1. Oh, hold up. I noticed that the Deltarune window's too big, and it didn't fit in my overlay. So, I've done that. Let's try to see if the Royal Halfy attack works now. So I'll go on the elevator, floor 1F. I want to avoid you, preferably. And I want to get straight to Royal Halfy over here. So up here. Alright, let's try you out. Let's see if it goes through. We're gonna do an act. Okay, cool. Oh no, it doesn't leave a gap for me. Yeah, there's no gap for me to actually squeeze out through. That wasn't right, and it didn't leave the heart bullets either. So that's not right. I'm down. Chris is down. No. Get up. I kind of need you to finish this fight. Yeah, looks like that didn't work. And it's not erasing the heart bullets either, so that kind of sucks. Okay, well, Chris is down again. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna be able to do about it, so I squeezed through. How did I do that? I just wish I knew how to delete the bullets properly when we're done with them. You know, when like they close in and it creates the pulse ring. Oh no, Chaos the entire Halfy's with hand. Oh no. And we're dead. Well, that didn't work out. That was not working as I hoped for it to. So we're just gonna do Dimensional Jevil real quick and nab Jevil's cloak. Oh, another donation. I gotta go now. Good luck with the hacking situation. Excited to see how this mod turns out. Really liked what I've seen so far. Oh, thanks a ton, Ducks Hunt JJ. I am so thankful for you. Alright, let's do Dimensional Jevil. And you guys are going to get to see the new attack that I showcased earlier here in this stream. So, we're going to do Hypnosis. Oh, I'll beat Dimensional Jevil something before Master Mode 10 arrives. I think you've got plenty of time for that in that case. Yeah, I love the new attack. Like, I actually coded that myself. Yeah, I actually didn't need help for that. I just did it on my own. Then, well, actually no, I should probably just build up TP for the Hypnosis. What if Velatro card? Actually, since... Okay, so the lore for Dimensional Jevil, I kid you not, legitimately calls for him to be a fusion of Jevil and Dementio from Super Paper Mario, so this is a fusion we're fighting. I'm probably not going to go for a Velatro motive on the card. Oh, by the way, the attack order is not really in place yet. I don't know when I want to have this new attack show up, but I do want it to be, like, preferably early in the fight, so that there's at least an impression that some effort was put into updating the fight. Because again, I'm sure we all know that Deltarune Master Mode's, like, biggest critique is that, oh, everything's just sped up slightly, which I do want to make amends for and kind of try and remedy that. But yes, that is your Dimensional Jevil War breakdown. Coming straight to you from SPAC. Anyways, with the amount of donations I've got from Super Chats, we've actually managed to repair the damage caused to my bank account more than halfway, so we're actually really good. I think it's up to like 120 something by now in US dollars. So we're actually most of the way there to remedying the whole situation. I really thank you guys. Like, this is really just saving me right now. But yeah, for the most part, these are mostly still just the old usual sped up attacks. We're really just doing this so I can get the Jevil's Cloak, so testing will be easier on my end. Don't get hit by the red scythes, or that will happen. The red scythes actually deal max HP damage. You lose max HP if you get hit by the red scythes. So don't get hit by those. That behavior, however, though, is being replaced in version 1.0. Oh, I don't like this attack. This is the hard one. Oh wow, actually I got off easy with that one. I got off easy with that one. So another Druid and Dark Hand to Chris. Okay, well, actually our HDs got jumbled up. But yes, I have at least also balanced the amount of tire gauge that the Dimensional Jevil gets, so that final chaos can actually happen. Trying my best to brace here without getting hit, because this attack now deals a lot of damage, and it can actually down party members. So this is like, so it's like, don't get hit more than 3 times at most, or you die instantly. Okay, so there's that 88%. Okay, got an easy pattern, thank goodness. I should be ready to pacify Jevil soon. Okay, Pirouette, defend, and pacify. We did it! We beat Dimensional Jevil! You know you've made a scary boss if the developers hate one of your moves. Oh, the developers actually really like seeing me come up with the new Dimensional Jevil attack.
Metamorphosis.
Got Shadow Crystal, Jevil's Cloak was added to armors. Okay, cool. So, basically what this does is, yeah, Magic Boost is an ability that actually enhances all the vanilla spells. Like, this will enhance Rousey's magic. He'll learn Heal Prayer Plus. We have plans for Behavior for a Pacify Plus spell. And of course, since it has great stats, it also enhances Susie's Root Buster just on merit of having greater damage. Chris also gets an enhanced ability during the Emperor fight where they can use Courage Plus, which I think costs a bit more TP, but it reduces damage taken for that turn further. So it even has an effect on Chris, and there's plans for Chris to get another move upgrade for the solo Spamton Zenith fight if they have the Jevil's Cloak equipped. The X Slash, for example, is going to get like upgraded into the C Slash. It's going to be a 3-hit attack. It's going to have a cool attack animation and everything. Also, Noelle's magic will also be enhanced. And as a hint, it will enhance Snowgrave. So there is your little hint for the interesting things that the Devil's Cloak can do. It can enhance Snowgrave. Anyways, Devil's Cloak on Route C. I'm gonna go ahead and save. There's the cool Chapter 2 save system. Oh, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna rename Rules card, but he is gonna have the sign with the purple tuxedo and all that. Alright, before I close the game real quick, I'm just gonna let you guys see the Heal Prayer Plus animation real quick. So Susie, yeah, Heal Prayer Plus is gonna have a new spell animation, and probably gonna be the same for the other spells too. But anyways, there is our little test run. We need to get back to fixing Royal Happy. Fingers crossed that closing Deltarune doesn't freak out my system. Okay, so I got lucky that time. OBS handled it better that time. Alright, let's see here. We gotta get back to fixing the Royal Happy attack. I don't know what's going on here, because I do an instance destroy, and I would think that it destroys the little heart bullets too? Oh, wait, I see. So it does the little incrementing. It does a for loop, and it creates OBJ regular bullet permanent chapter 1 with the name bool.t. So I should do this with bool.t instance destroy. Okay, so now that we have that in place, we need to figure out why there's no gap between the bullet to squeeze out of when Royal Happy does the spinning hearts attack. So we modified the T line here. See here, it does I times 2 times pi. And if it's type 2, which is the one Royal Happy uses, it does I times 1.7 instead. But I'm actually not sure what's going on here. Let's see here. So I don't think it's that. So we're gonna undo that. Let's see what we can do about this. Okay, so equals 16 times that. Okay, so this math happens here. And then there's a yy equals 13 times cosine. I don't know if that's what does it. I'm gonna pull up, try decreasing I. Maybe I could. So let's see. Let's change this loop so it makes 16 instances. So I will save, then the Deltarune Master Mode data.win. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy real quick. So grab my data file, delete this old one, like that, and put it into Desmos and see what happens. Desmos? Is that a variable here? Desmos? No. Okay, so I don't actually know what's being meant with Desmos. Wait, I can do a temp. Desmos graphing calculator. Okay, let's see. Desmos graphing calculator. Let's see. So I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to copy my lines here. So I'm going to do let's see, this? I don't know how to use Desmos. I'm sorry. So, I should probably make a new source for Desmos. So, let me size the window up here real quick. And I will add window capture Desmos. And then let's see here. Desmos. And I will move that up here. So this is Desmos, I guess. And I put in line 25, which let me go with Desmos real quick. So capture cursor, no thank you. I want to blank out Desmos real quick, and I copied line 25 into Desmos, but I kind of didn't get what I was hoping for. It kind of just blanked out with an error. Oops. Um, oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to copy that entire line? Signer equals make a variable called I and one called signer. Okay. Let me make Desmos visible again. So that's, and I will variables. Underscore is necessary. Okay. I and then signer. I don't know if you mean to make my variables in Desmos or in Undertale mod tool, so I'm just kind of going on a whim here. So okay, all underscore is necessary. I did indeed just type I equals 1. Okay, so let's see here. I think they're talking about Undertale mod tool. Kind of got confused here with the mentions of of Desmos. No, I want to run this. I in more than one place. I didn't mean to. So, Signer, adding y equals to the beginning of this equation. I'll be back in Undertale mod tool in a bit. Okay, so can I play this one now? That's not what I intended. Talking about Undertale mod tool. I suppose that is the case. So t equals. Sorry, I'm kind of on a side quest here. Oops, don't understand that symbol. Pi equals 1. So what if I just have all these playing? I'm just going to assume they mean Undertale mod tool because this is not working out. I'm not much of a math or algebra person. Okay, let's see. 2 times I x equals. Okay, so make a new variable called I. Let's see first though if that variable is created here. So, okay, so no I here. Let's type I equals 1. Type equals 2. X equals 16 times n cos. Ugh. Math was never my strong suits. Well, I did I less than or equal to 16, so if that makes more, that will make less heart bullets. So let's see how that works out. I'm gonna save the. Oh, I said the link in chat. Actually, let me see here. Okay, so I'm gonna do Gonna check live chats. Oh, did you? I don't see a link. Hold up. So, general. Uh, I don't. It might have not. No, it didn't send on my side. YouTube's just like that, unfortunately. Yep, I'm checking here, and there is no link. So I saved my data.win, and I'm gonna copy it over. See if reducing I to 16 does anything. Ideally, it would. I hope. But that might also just make it so that there's less hearts in the ring, but it still makes a proper circle shape. So we're gonna check with that real quick. Test run. Gonna lower down the volume here. Let's get back to Royal Haffy. And just gotta hope that it pans out this time. I'm gonna go up here. Get over here. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, added spaces, that makes it worse. Let me check live chat. It did not. Yeah, you're just gonna have to. Oh. Yeah, thanks. So, well, let's see if this idea works at least. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no, I got a crash. I actually got a crash. Oh, that hurts. So, that didn't work. It was like out of range. Let's see here. Oh, what happened? 16. Yeah, I got a crash. It was like a variable index out of range. I probably should have screen snipped the error. So, doesn't look like that's gonna work. Well, let's back to trying out ideas here. X equals, let's just say 9 maybe, or no, 12. X. Okay, so 12. Okay, do a bit of undo. 16. Oh yeah, you are a bit late. We're doing a dev stream, but I'm having trouble with even just figuring out a single attack because I can't do math. Okay, so divided by 20. So I'm gonna do divided by 16, maybe? If type equals 1. Okay, so if I wanted to spin more like the Asgore Flames, I should probably do something like magnitude equals random range 1 and -1. So like that. And what I'm going to do for type 2 is signer plus equals 2 plus magnitude. Actually, no, that wouldn't be ideal. So random range 1 and 2. Or no. Actually, let's just do 0.2 and 2 as our random range for the magnitude. if type 2... Okay, if type 2 magnitude minus equals 0.05, if magnitude more than 0, then we do that, and we're going to increment sign error by magnitude. Okay, so hopefully we're a bit closer to figuring this out, but let me reduce XX here to 12. Okay. So XX reduced to 12. Let's see here. So the bullets are created here. 16, 20, 16. Okay, actually, let me pull out my calculator real quick. What is 16 times 20, which is the amount of bullets? And is that how we get a proper full circle here? Times 16 equals 320. Huh, that's odd. I'm honestly just kind of scatterbrained here. I apologize sincerely. So we do... Okay, so if I do... Just leave that alone, but then I do 12 here, 12 there, then I'm going to test run again. Yeah, this is like some algebraic math they're doing here, and I never excelled at algebra, so I have no idea what kind of math they're doing here. Math is actually like one of my weakest suits. By the time I'm done with this, I'm probably going to need another coder on the team to clean this up for me. So run around you. We're going to go up here. And just honestly turn the volume down because Red Buster can be a bit loud. I'm going to do a volume adjustment on that for this update. Okay, so just do Serenade, I guess. Does this work? Oh, well, I got the little spinny thing. Error. It's an error again. Let me go ahead and just screen snip this because I'm trying to like delete the bullets here. So I'm gonna screen snip that, and I'm gonna do a window capture for snipping tool. Of course, Windows won't let me have my way, won't let me type snipping tool. Okay, snipping tool. Capture method. That. Okay, so yeah, this is the error I have, and I'm almost certain that this is happening when I try to delete the bullets that I don't need. So that sucks. We go ahead and blank out snipping tool. Alright, back over here. So, instance destroy. It's not letting me do that. Hold up. No, I'm going to try something different here. So I'm going to delete this. Delete that because that is unstable. With bolt T. Okay, if ratcon equals 1 or radius equals 0. Okay, actually, no. This would be a better idea. So I'm going to copy this. If radius equals 0 with bullet T, instance destroy. Just do it that way. That would at least not be crashing as much. So we do that. And this did not help us in solving our little ring issue. So 16. And then set that back to 20. Okay, XX times radius. Y times radius. Shoot. Let me think here. Sine r divided by 60. 2 times pi. It doesn't look like it's that. 16. Y equals 13. So what if I just, okay, 9, 12, and, well, actually, I think that's all I can think of to do here. So I reduce both XX and YY. I should probably also set an offset for the pulse ring. Instance create bool. Okay, so wait, hold up. Bool T dot X. Regular bullet permanent. Bool T dot X. Bool T dot Y. And we create the pulse ring there so the animation looks more correct. And hopefully, with this, we will have a Royal Halfy attack. So data drmm.win. Okay, let's see here. And I'll copy data drmm.win. Then here, win. Rename, and let's run Deltarune. See how that turns out. First trial. I kind of suck at math too, even my school grade. Algebra is like a mythical language to me. I should have read that earlier, but yes, that's exactly how algebra feels to me. I actually started getting homeschooled starting from 5th grade, and that didn't quite help a lot. Because I was really horrible at paying attention in homeschool for the rest of my grades. Anyways, now that we're trying this out, let's see. Oh, still no gap. And it still crashes. It still crashes too. Same error. Same error. So that still crashes. At this point, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna... I am just gonna suck it up. I don't know what I'm doing. The game just crashed again. Okay, hold up. If Radcon... I don't know what to do. It just crashes again. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, that just crashed again. And I got the exact same error. I'm not crazy about this, by the way, Lori. That did crash. And I even got the exact same error out of that. If Radcon equals 1, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that just crashed again. I don't think I know how to code this. I'm sorry, I don't know how to code this. This is what is making Deltarune Master Mode take like 10 trillion years. I genuinely don't know how to code this. I'm completely lost. So, this is a dev stream that accomplished Jack Diddley. I don't know how to code this stupid little ring. Hold up. What I'm just gonna do is, if radius equals 0, hold up, let's just move this code block up. Let's just move this code block up. If radius equals 0, just do radcon equals 1. No, oh, no, I did wrong. I put 2 equal signs. Radcon equals 1. If equals 1. Okay, so if type equals 2, then we just set image alpha to 0. Image alpha equals 0. Else image alpha does that. Okay, well, got that figured out, hopefully. But then I don't know what to do about the bullets not having gaps in them to squeeze through. So this must not be right. Let me just put those back to their proper values. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to wrap it around. No, hold up. If type equals 2, we're just going to do that. If type doesn't equal 2, then we're just going to run the normal math stuff here, I guess. Otherwise, let's try this. If type is 2, then, wait, no, that's the signer. That's what makes it rotate. That's wrong. So divided by 8, what if I divide by 10 here? 10 and 10. What if I do that instead for type 2? Let's try that instead. I don't particularly like how I coded this, but we're gonna try. If it at least works. If it does, then, well, this was tiring, so after this, I can maybe show some other hidden goodies that are in the data.win that we can look at. That kind of gives a hint as to what's being worked on elsewhere. Oh. Got a friend DMing me. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Card cancel. Jumping back into the save file. See if the attack is finally checking out. Or getting closer to it. Alright, chat. Fingers crossed. Serenade. Please work so my buddy can rest for a moment. Yeah. There we go! It's a lot closer. It's still crashing. It's still crashing. I actually got the gap thing figured out, and it still crashes. It still crashes, and it's the same error too. Are mixed fights possible, such as a duelist and royal halfie fight? They are possible, yes. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I do it wrong? I'm gonna have to, like, run code comparisons to Deltarune, vanilla Deltarune here, or an older revision of Deltarune Master Mode, because I genuinely don't know why it's crashing so much when it tries to do the radius thing. Alright, step 0, so I go here. I'm looking at this other data.win. You can... Well, actually, I guess you can't see it in the corner, so... Just kind of running a code comparison here, because I'm stuck in a situation where the game is consistently crashing now. Um, 16. Something with the hitboxes that cause the soul interaction to freak out. Well, actually, it's the thing with the bullets. It's the heart bullets that are crashing. Here's the error on screen, and I'm still consistently getting this error. At which rates, I don't know what to do about it. 20, 20. I don't know. It's just constantly crashing. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Takeout equals 0. Instance destroy. I'm running code comparisons here with vanilla, and I'm not finding anything. We might have to pick this up some other time. 20. Yeah, I guess I just don't know what's going on. It just crashes. It just prompts that particular error. I'm trying as best as I can to just erase the bullets when we don't need them anymore, when they all kind of like crash into center and we're ready to delete the object. But it doesn't. Wait, I think I see what's going on. It tries. Okay, so I don't think we can do this. So I'm going to just kind of figure out a solution here. So x plus 50 and y plus 50. We will do that. Let's see here if we're accounting for all types here. Type 2 instance create. So we do that, yes. Radcon equals 0. When does radcon get set? Oh, no, it's not there. Radcon equals 0. Okay, so if radius more than max radius and radcon equals 0, radius equals 2. Oh, let's see here. Okay, more than... Maybe something's just going wrong here. Maybe it's not reaching, like, 0 radius in time, and it just kind of just craps out, and the game just blows up, or something. Here, let's just try setting radcon here as well. Radcon equals 1. If radius equals 0, I can't do that. Okay, I put 2 equals symbols. So if radcon equals 1, so let's just try this. Minus equals 0.5. Or no, 0.25. So, silly enough, this is not the cleanest that the code could be, because now there's multiple checks that set radcon to 1. I would absolutely get reprimanded for trying to write sloppy code like this. But we're doing everything I can to try and get radcon set to 1 so we can take care of the bullets properly when they crash in the center, because we don't want them to linger on the screen. That was what was happening earlier in the stream. Alright, so I saved data.win again, and we're just going to try this out again. So, delete the old one, paste in the new one, rename it data.win. Let's just try it. Let's just go. See what happens. Duck under U. I'll go here. I don't even care if I take damage. I'm just trying to see if the game will even function when this attack happens. So I guess cluster or whatever. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. I don't know what's... It's a new error now. Hold up. I don't know what this error is. Hold up. So, I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to put it up on the screen. I don't know what that is. Type? Oh, I guess I'm going to have to set type as well. So, variable obj regular bullet permanent chapter 1 type. Not set before reading it? Okay. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get rid of this radcon check from later in the code. I'm just gonna go ahead and abort. Let's blank out snipping tool. And just try to figure out what's happening here. Because now it's a error with obj regular bullet permanent chapter 1 type. I don't know what it means by top event of the heart shaper. I don't know what's going on here. What is it that sets radcon to 0 anyway? Okay. So I should probably set active to 0 as well. So radcon equals 1, then active to 0. That seems like what would happen when it does that, yeah. Radius equals 0. Then we're just going to try an image alpha equals 0 here. Okay, so this would make the bullet not active. It would set the radcon to 0. And then I'm going to clear out this code. Or maybe we don't even need to set radcon now, because I made the bullet inactive. So let's just do that. Or, no, just in case, let's just try it out with setting radcon first. Save. Data.win. I'll save that. At this point, this is just trying to, like, I'm somehow making a mountain out of an anthill of this situation. So data.win. I should probably have music playing. I forgot to set the music back on. Or, no, because I'm about to test the game again. So, is that my most recent save? Yes, that is. Let's load Deltarune again. Hope we can get somewhere with this. I have to get all the way back to Royal Happy again. I should probably enable debug mode, honestly. Maybe I should probably just do that. Just save the Royal Happy room, and then I can just be ready to go and test right away. Okay, so just fun. Will it crash? Will it crash? It doesn't crash! I mean, the pulse rate's in the wrong spot, and the bullet lingers longer than I'd like it to, but let's see that again. What is there to clean up now? Okay, so the bullet doesn't fade out. I'm probably opt to make it fade out. I'd stay for a bit longer, but it's starting to get like... is bad. Okay, so the... oh wow, the location for the full screen object, the visual effect is way off. Okay, so try and close Deltarune. OBS is probably going to freak out again, so I'm going to have to close and... okay, OBS managed that time. That's good. Maybe I don't need to set image alpha to 0. Active equals 0, radcon minus equals 1. Image alpha minus equals 0.25, just in case. Yeah, I fixed it. Well, sorta. The pulse ring. Just as I was about to leave stream. Well, we're getting there. We're starting to get there, thankfully. But yeah. So I'm gonna see just one last time if this will fix it. Well, first let me set my check here again. If type equals 2, then we do image alpha minus equals 0.25 else. Okay, so we have two checks that both try to set image alpha. And then we're going to save data.win, see if we got the pulse ring in the right spot. And because I should probably polish it by now, let's just set a higher B timer on this pattern. So there's actually more reaction time. There is some jank, but at least the crash is gone. Yeah, we got the crash settled. Alright, so spec. 2 things. Oh, yeah. Hit me up, Funter. Well, anywho, now that I saved data, how's the money situation going? How's the 5-minute coding adventure going? Oh, this feels more like a 5-hour coding thing. I'm trying to get a single attack polished up here and struggling. Let's just say struggling. But I've got there. I at least resolved the crashing, and the attack can actually function now. And the money situation, well, at this rate, we've managed to recover more than half the ransom that I had to pay. So we're part way there to getting this situation all behind us. Chris, it's like this mode needs some kind of master. Chris, I remember your master modes. Alright, let's do Serenade. Serenade the enemy. Royal Happy was calmed down. And it crashes again. What did I do? Oh, wait, it's because I set type back there, didn't I? Oh, wait, I see how I was crashing it, because look here, with bold T, if type equals 2, but we didn't set a type. So I'm going to correct that. If OBJ Heart Shaper, Chapter 1, so we specify if OBJ Heart Shaper, Chapter 1 dot type equals 2. then we run our image alpha code. So that would resolve the crash, I would think. And then, but anyways, yeah, the money situation, we've actually managed to fix a little over half the damage by now. So, this nightmare can be put mostly behind us. And honestly, I do feel more secure now that I'm running a proper VPN on this computer. If I ever feel like at any point though that if I'm still not safe, then I'm just going to do a factory reset and I'm just going to let it be. I'm just going to have to reinstall my programs and that's... Let's see if putting in that little bit of code managed to resolve the crash. Anyways, TCF here, or the SciFap, I don't know how you pronounce it, amazing coder, has helped me with several other little things. I usually come to them for help on like other small things. And now that I'm here, and well now that he's here, well first let's see if this crashes first. There we go, no crash. But the pulse ring is in the wrong spot again. Serenade. Okay, just defend again. Try and get a proper look at where it's going. Okay, so yeah, the position on the pulse ring is wrong. Anyways, is this Game Maker? Yes, it is Game Maker. I do indeed do. My OBS was disconnected. Okay, reconnection successful. I apologize. My OBS is kind of not connecting properly. Oops. This error would get out of the way. Oops. Connection problem. The internet's acting a bit up, so apologies for that. So I'm going to go ahead and rebuff this attack some. So maybe like 85 x minus 50 plus random. Maybe 25, and then maybe like 60, or okay, 75, maybe something like that, or no, hold up. I don't actually know what the origin point of Battle Solid is, which is the battle box. I'm just going to assume that the X and Y is smack in the middle of the box. I'm going to do that. Move this. Then... Actually, what do other bullet patterns do? Dot X, dot Y plus random. Maybe like 60 or so. So 60? Yeah, I think that would be good. And I don't know if this will spawn the pulse ring in the proper position, but we'll see. We're getting one step closer to figuring out a single attack for Deltarune Master Mode. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and copy drmm data.win, delete the old data.win, and rename it, and boot. Let's see it! Because at this point, I'm now just trying to figure out the proper position for the pulse ring. Actually, YouTube's warning me about buffering. Why is it doing that? Oh, there's a lot of dropped frames. There are a lot of dropped frames. Why is it struggling now? This is a bit annoying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to maintain stream for much longer, because I am now streaming with a VPN. Alright, let's see if this corrects it. Oh, no, that is horribly off-center. I don't know if it... Okay, so... Oh, I probably should not have done that. Okay, so that's wrong. Let me get an idea for where the pulse range is spawning in. I may have to increment X like a good amount. I'm going to close this. Then I'm going to undo some code changes to the bullet pattern. Plus 25. Then plus 25. Hold up. Like that. Random 60. Okay, so I think when you increment Y, it goes up, and then I think incrementing X is... Okay, well, I'm going to have to refer to that. Hold up. So I'm just going to check out main chara real quick, try and get an idea for whether X is... Incrementing X is moving left or moving right. Okay, so Y equals X more than 0. Press left. Okay, so left is incrementing X. So we actually don't want to do that. So I'm going to do a minus 100 here. And I think I'm going to do a Y plus... Wait, no. Y plus 40, I think. I'm going to check back in with main chara. Hold up just a moment. I had to check a DM real quick. Okay, so press R. And I think this is... Okay, X minus. Okay. With minus 100, and then let me find the event for moving down. This is by no means optimal, I'm sure of it. Okay, so where's minus Y? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, when I increment Y, does... Okay, so press down, so Y minus. Okay, so down. So to move it down, I would do minus. Okay, so minus 40. Also, please tell me if the stream is still struggling. Actually, we're not sending data at all. Okay, so no error nets. Oh man, I am so sorry. Why now am I having like a huge problem with dropped frames? Well, you know, I'm just gonna try and go ahead and get my words out real quick. Never mind. Stream is down again. Stream is down. Of course, we're disconnected. I mean, just shoot me in the foot. Why is we having just such a big problem with bandwidth now? I'm starting to go crazy. I'm starting to go delirious here over the internet. Like, I'm actually doing crazy laughs to myself over this bandwidth. I mean, who's taking up the bandwidth in the house? Oh, YouTube's still buffering from what YouTube Studio tells me. Here, check OBS. No drop frames there. Well, we're gonna stop dropping frames soon enough. Sorry, chat. See if this looks any... It got worse? How is it even more off-center? Look at this. It's even more off-center. That's terrible. That's terrible. Let me go ahead and close that. Because I have been spawning the pulse rings in the completely wrong... Oh my goodness, I see what happened. So, you're going to do X plus 100 and Y plus 40. We're just going to go in the extreme opposite end. And anyways, welcome to the stream, Orange. YouTube is deciding that it needs to completely bomb the stream. Or, I don't know, just some other twats in the neighborhood taking up all the bandwidth. I don't know. Well, let's just try this again here. Data.win, paste, rename. I am starting to get kind of irate here, so it's actually maybe time to end the stream soon, because I'm actually getting a bit irate here. Let's just try one more test run. And if this doesn't show up on the stream, then I'm sorry. YouTube decided that chat doesn't get to see this attack. Well, let's try here. Real happy, serenade. We're a bit closer. To close out Deltarune, I'm going to adjust the position of the pulse ring again. Have OBS open meanwhile. We're dropping frames again. Because of course we are. Let's just try plus 20. Then to do plus 60 on the pulse ring. Oh wow, we're at 0 kilobits per second. I swear, people are probably like, what, doing Netflix or time. If this don't work, then I'm just gonna honestly record a clip of the attack when it's ready to go and just post that to YouTube. I don't know why the internet bandwidth is just being all sucked up right now. For all I know, the stream is at like 1 frame per second right now. Let's save the pulse rings in a close to proper spot. Why can't I get it in the right spot? Close that. Try again. I mean, the Y position looks correct now. So, hold up. X. I'm cross-referencing this now. X plus 20. What if I do an X plus 60? Is that gonna just offset it even more to the left? Also, let me go ahead and adjust Royal Halfy's attack so it is just closer to where I want it to be. X minus 25 minus Y 50, or actually minus 20 plus 20 plus random 60 and 60. Okay, and super chat while I still can. May not be much, but it's honest work. Thank you, Orange Leaf. Anything to help get me out of the situation. Well, my mouth's getting a bit dry now, and I'm probably gonna... And at this point, I'm now just kind of adjusting the position of pulse ring, the visual pulse ring effect for when the hearts close in. So I'm gonna do one more test run, and then I'm just gonna close off the stream here, and we'll maybe try resuming this tomorrow or something. So Deltarune, I'm gonna load up one more time. While I'm pretty sure the internet is still like going out. So then back in the card castle, and then get around you, and then I'm gonna make my way to Royal Haffy here. Alright, let's see. Defend. That's still way off. No, that's closer. I mean, that's closer, but... OBS disconnected. Yeah, look at that. Disconnected, reconnecting. It's gonna reconnect with like 0 bit rate. I can't even do my thank you so much for watching and all that because OBS won't even let me. Just gonna end off for now. For now, on a better note, thanks to my... But also genuinely, thanks so much for the super chats. Guys, saving me.